Hello folks, gonna start up a new game, well, new to me anyway. Satellite Rain came out a while back. Apologies for not releasing any videos lately. Just I've been waiting, I want to keep playing Hard West, but I want them to fix the game properly before I play it again, and that hasn't happened yet. And in the meanwhile, really nothing new has come out that's caught my attention. Not on the PC anyway. It's December, not a lot of games come out right now. But anyway, so I scooped this up in the Steam sale, the holiday sale, and we're going to give it a shot. This is, of course, the spiritual successor to Syndicate. The original Syndicate, not the FPS, the garbage FPS that they put out a few years back. Every time I exit this game and go back, it always resets my quality setting in the video. Not all the other settings, it keeps the same, but this setting always gets reset. Alright. We'll see. It's a strategy game. I don't usually play strategy games, on account of the fact that I suck. But at least this is a squad-based strategy game. You control, I think, 4 characters at once. So I can kind of handle those because there's not that much micromanagement. But any like traditional RTS with base building and managing a large army, possibly split into several squadrons, I'm complete and utter garbage at those games. Alright, so I get to choose a logo for my company. Do a serious Sam bomb. We got this. What the hell is the name of that service? God damn it! It's gonna bother me now. Anyway, I'm gonna go with the Illuminati logo. Let's make it green. So we'll see. I'll probably still suck at the game. It's a strategy game, but. So if you're watching the game and you're like, man, this guy sucks. Yeah, I do. Sorry. Can't help it.
And cybernetics pioneer Dracogenics is making headlines with what they're calling instant consciousness transferal technology. But many are already referring to it as resurrection tech.
Investors are scrambling for a piece of Dracogenics. The list of wealthy donors has increased, with celebrities and politicians from around the world jumping on board. The ResTech satellite network has expanded globally, making Dracogenics a household name overnight.
Allegations swirling today as rivals accuse Dracogenics of trading immortality for political influence. Federal authorities were called to investigate.
Continuing civil unrest today following the privatization of city services. Dracogenics security forces clashed with rioters all through the night.
Dracogenics CEO Stephen Dengler was exonerated today as the newly appointed judge dismissed the charges, calling them, quote, frivolous and unfounded.
Dracogenics have nobly provided their own private security force to assist in subduing the last stubborn holdouts of the city's poor and desperate. They announced the offenders are safely confined to the lower levels of the city where the conflict...
Dengler responded today to claims of a new threat from a shadowy corporate rival. Answering a call to action from stockholders, Mr. Dengler denied rumors of ResTech secrets being stolen in an act of corporate espionage.
This just in, we're hearing that city police have apprehended a suspect related to the wave of recent anti-Dracogenics attacks. City security forces have the suspect now in custody after a gunfight with police that left several dead.
Come in. Okay, comms are a go. Hi, I'm your company contact, providing mission intel and support. Call me Tag. I'll supply data to assist with side jobs. But remember our overall mission here, breaking Dengler's monopoly on ResTech and taking the authority and power it gives him. We're running a ResTech system ourselves, but it's flaky as hell. Its range is limited to our relay beacons, and there are no long-term backups. So if you lose an agent, don't wait all day before hitting upload. It's not perfect, but it might just give us the edge we need. We've re-established a signal with one of our agents, but the others are scattered, so the first thing we need to do is to reassemble the team. Voice comms will be minimal for most of the op. Communications are heavily monitored in the city, so encrypted text is our most secure way of keeping in touch. I'll open up voice channels again when necessary. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Tag out.
Okay, let's test your camera drone controls. Little mouse. Okay. Good. Now focus back on your target. Or press F when agent is selected. Aha. Okay. Zoom. Good God, those ground textures. Okay, maybe not zoom. Don't zoom in that far. Looks good as long as I'm zoomed out like this. Or further. Which is where I'm going to be most of the time. So, not really going to complain about ground textures looking horrible. Right. Let's see if your agent's receiving commands. I've reset your connection. Go ahead and select the agent. Now, let's see if movement orders are coming through. Alright, so we get a tutorial, which is good. Since I'm just picking this game up now. I mean, I started it up before just to make sure stuff was functioning and to mess around with the settings, but I haven't played this game before, and I did play Syndicate back in the day, but man, that was a really long time ago. I don't think I've played Syndicate in well over a decade, so that's really not going to help me. How about a sprint command? Be aware sprinting will drain energy as displayed in the yellow bar, so use it sparingly. Okay, there we go. Alright, your agent seems to be responding to the basics. Since it's your soldier out there, let's get into cover and fire off a few rounds. Okay. Click the weapon button to reveal the foldout. Select the weapon from the loadout. I don't want to use the Uzi. I'd rather use the pistol because it's got unlimited ammo. And I'm only fighting a single dude. Alright, so nice, simple enough. Alright, Corey, drop something. Don't forget to put your weapons away after you're out of danger. Nothing draws attention from the authorities like a big smoking gun. So click on that or press space. Alright, fair enough. Drop something. Looks like this door is locked. You can try to open it by using the terminal. I'm not a fan of how the camera kind of sort of rotates by itself a little bit. I wonder if there's a way to turn that off. It's like the camera's swimming a little bit. It's weird. Oh, this is only open for a short... That's... Okay, they want me to sprint. Alright, I got it. The system is only disabled temporarily. I hate this camera swimming. You know what? Options. Let's see. Yeah. Camera auto rotation. Yes, please disable that. Thank you. So hit text. Oh, okay, if I want to see numbers pop up over their head. Nah, not really. So the camera's swimming. Can I rotate the camera myself as a... Oh, here we go. Rotate camera left. Comma, right. Okay, got it. Oh, you can't go all the way around. It's only just a little bit. Alright. Alright. That's too bad. Kind of weird. Why make your game fully 3D and then not allow you full camera rotation? You know, if this was an isometric game, well, I mean, it is an isometric game, but like with a 2D background, then yeah, I get why you can't rotate the camera, but you know, if you have a full 3D engine, oh, why not let me rotate? I suppose it's some artistic, quote-unquote, artistic vision. The game was meant to be viewed from this angle. Ah, the camera still swims around a little bit. Maybe that's just my imagination. Alright, cool. I got through here. Let's wait for the camera to pan there. Got something here. Oh, there we go. Okay, this looks like a good spot to deploy one of our relay beacons. Relay beacons serve as a connection point to upload your consciousness if an agent dies in the field. Once we have all our systems back up and running again, they also let you re-equip your agents. Okay. Sounds like a plan. I've sent in your support agent. The support will keep your agents working together. You can select either agent by using their corresponding keys, 1 or 2. Cool. You can select all your agents and issue orders together as well. Just Control and A. Alright. Can I also drag about? Yep, that works too. Okay, cool. Ooh, there's something over here. Can I hack this? Alright, that's got a pretty long... Maybe I need to hack both of these together. Is that why it's got such a long timer? Well, I'm through either way. Alright, cool. Another patrol. You could take him out, but let's attempt to slip past him instead. Stick to cover to avoid being seen. Alright. There. Where's this patrol? He's coming this way. Let's wait a little bit. I don't know if he's going to come around here, or if he turns around at some point, or he keeps coming around. Nope, turned around. Fair enough. Okay, now I got to get over there. That's fine, we'll go. Alright, and that was an elevator, I guess, or a staircase or something. Considering I didn't hear footsteps, I'm gonna go with elevator. Okay, I can also pan the screen with the arrow keys. I'd prefer WASD, but that's probably bound to something else. Alright, with your weapons away, you can waltz right through crowds of civilians without causing a panic. There's something different about the terminal up ahead. If you select the terminal, we can see what you will need to get past. The performance in this area was kind of bad for a second, stuttering. I was thinking about lowering my settings, but now it seems okay. Maybe just needed to load the area. Alright. Select. It looks like this terminal has a higher security on it. It requires an agent with level 1 hacker abilities, someone like our hacker agent. The hacker is inside this complex awaiting extraction. One of the civilians around here should have security access to the complex. You should identify the civilian and bribe them to get our agent out. Use the world scan ability to identify who has security access to the compound. Oh, okay, yeah. Aha. It's them. Security key acquired. You know what? Let me change these settings. Let me turn off anti-aliasing. That should help. Hopefully. Alright, I have the security key, so I should be able to open this door now. Okay, we have this. Oh, there we go. Alright, I got my hacker. I'll say this, the reflections off the wet ground are pretty cool. Definitely works for the cyberpunk setting. All the neon lights and the reflections on the ground. Ah, she looks badass. That is a she, I believe. Sweet. Oh man, check out that mohawk. Nice. Nice. Sweet. Alright. I can have my hacker hack this console now. Ah, cool, another sensor probe. Or relay beacon. Why did I say sensor probe? Looks like the hacker managed to find us a silencer while you were waiting for us. There's another spot for a relay beacon up ahead. Let's get it up and running so we can equip our agents. Alright, so I can equip a silencer. He's my soldier. I should probably equip it on him. This pistol. Fair enough. Silencer. Purchase. Cool. I could probably get one for the other parts of the crew, but I suppose I only need one guy for stealth kills, at least for now. And while I have a limited cash pool. Maybe once I get more money later. None of your agents are equipped to use the zipline yet. Well, we can still force them to interact with things like ziplines, terminals, and hardwire points. It's a risk, but there doesn't seem to be any other way out. Out of here. Alt shift and okay. Oh, she went down. Alright. Have somebody revive her. Cool. Looks like your hit points do regen, but it takes a little while. We got another terminal. Hold on, that guard hasn't seen us yet. If you can get an agent up behind them, we can hold Alt and right click to take him out with one shot. Use the agent's HUD or press Alt +1 to select your silenced pistol. Okay. Well, the silenced pistol is already selected. But alright, I'll play along. I'll press the key combination for the tutorial. Alt plus left click. Okay, now I read about this. On Linux, this won't work. Because the Alt key... I guess the full screen in this game is probably not real full screen. It's like borderless full screen window or something. And on Linux, the Alt key gets used for a lot of stuff. And this just won't work. But I think the workaround is Shift plus Alt plus... So let's try it out. And I checked this before. You can rebind a whole bunch of keys. Like, there's awesome amounts of stuff you can rebind, but you can't rebind the Alt plus right click for assassination. You can't modify the Alt key to be something else, like the Windows key, the super key, whatever you want to call it. Which sucks. It's like I can rebind everything else, but the one thing I really need to rebind, I can't. Oh well. Them's the breaks. Sweet, it worked. Alright. That dude's dead. Time to put all your new skills to the test. Blast your way through or sneak past and out the main downtown district. Fair enough. Alright, let's assess the situation. So there are 2 guards. Let's keep an eye on their patrol route. Okay, they come over here. They stop here. So I could probably hide right here. Wow, that guy's sticking around there for a while. Okay, now he's going back. Now let's get the crew over here. There's a camera there. And this guy comes over here. He's chilling here. He's coming over here. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is come around this way and then chill here. And we gotta wait for these guys to move out. Alright, now's a good time. You cannot hardwire, requires hardwire skill. Alright, fair enough. Where's the terminal to hard? Oh, right here. Okay. Ah, crap. Well, so much for doing this the stealth way. Why don't I find? Oh, yeah. Keep hitting the damn... I'm so used to left clicking to do stuff. It's weird when I right click to do stuff. Well, so much for doing this the stealthy way. Whoa. Well, at least I get some goodies out of that. Not the way I wanted to do it, but oh well, it is what it is. Camera spotted me, yes. Uh-huh. You see me, so... Oh, more dudes coming out, okay. That fits. Were this later in the game, these kind of screw-ups would probably cost me, but since this is a tutorial, these guys are chumps. And really, all this means is more drops for me. Get loot or whatever. Can I shoot the camera? Oh, I sure can. be nice if it told me what it is that I just picked up. I mean, I picked up something. What it is, I couldn't tell you. What's my inventory look like? Gear. It's just, it wasn't money. This didn't go up at all. Okay. Alright. Systems are starting to come back online. I have mission control back up and running. We're heading deeper into the downtown district. I have a few things I need you to get done, but it's up to you which ones we tackle first. I want you to set up some relay beacons around the district, and probably most importantly, we have the issue of our captured infiltrators to attend to. I've set up entries for each in the Project Satellite Rain dossier. Check mission control for more info. Our main target is Dracogenics Ace up their sleeve, Restech Resurrection, life after death. If you're rich enough and important enough, they can save you, like a file. When your meat body dies, they just download you into a new one. Rich assholes in suits get to live forever. Poor people lose their bodies to let it happen, fed into the process like factory parts. We know the Restech is housed in the heart of Dracogenics HQ. We've got to fight our way there, one district at a time, learning everything we can, gearing up, finding their secrets and weak points, and while we arm and armor ourselves, this won't be easy. Wow, I read that as one sentence. That's... yeah, never mind. Once we've taken the Restech from them, though, it'll be worth it. Bad news. Our infiltrator's been nabbed mid-mission with important intel we need to get our hands on. Worse news. The bastards are holding all prisoners in a transmission blocking cell. Without transmission access, there's no way we can just upload and flash clone ourselves a new infiltrator. Looks like we need to hit them with the good old prison break tactics. Our infiltrator is on the next transfer list to the CBD prison facility. We need to strike before this happens, or worse, they just kill our agent. Purchase information. Surprise, surprise, we found a dirty cop. If we pony up some cash, he'll spill his guts about a few security blind spots in the holding facility, which could really help us with our little jailbreak. Yeah, it sounds like a bargain for $100. Money well spent. According to our contact, there's a secondary entrance on the western side of the complex, with an unlocked door that's mostly ignored and half-assed security at best. Also, there's some leftover crap from a construction project from a few months back, heavy cables, that never got any electricity pumped to them, are still anchored to a building on the southern end of the complex and anchored up high. Those would give us a great way over the fence if you've got the right gear, or if you're just willing to take a risk of a 3-story drop. Once we're in, things might not be too hard. Almost any of our agents should be able to manage the rest of the operation and spring our agent. Activate ping. Okay, oh, there we go. Alright, so somewhere on the western, so this entrance is probably here. This is probably what he was talking about. Okay. Alright, fair enough. Can't save during... oh, I'm still in the tutorial? I thought it was over since I got out, but okay. Say successful. Relay beacon. Well, it did just save, so I probably don't even need to manual save. Can I save now? I can. Okay, I guess tutorial was over. All I needed was to either walk up that staircase or to activate that beacon. Either way. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm gonna leave off here now that the tutorial's over, and next time we'll go break our infiltrator out from prison. So that, or the holding cell anyway, so that we could get the full team